That question, that origin story of my Bettina grumbling, my grumbling, makes me consider and connect to my father's sister, my aunt, my Auntie Linda Gibson, who was a comedian. Used to go and stay with her in Melbourne. She was cool, tall, like had a haircut like this. Just bohemian and funny, deeply funny legend. And she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer and fought it. And then when she was real crook, I remember it was Christmas and I was laying in bed with her and she asked me what I wanted to do. I said, I was probably about 15. And I want to go to NIDA. I want to be an actor. That's what I want to do. I want to tell stories. And she just said, oh yeah, I see that, I feel that, but just remember whatever you do, you gotta feel good doing it, you know? There's no one way to do something, so you just do what makes you happy. On my journey, I also ended up meeting Candy Royale, who's also a woman who battled ovarian cancer that took her. But she was another person who held my hand and said, I recognize you and you don't have to apologize for your existence. In fact, that's why you're here. Glitter Supernova is another person who it just has transformed the landscape of Sydney performance, and she changed my life. She gave me so many opportunities. She's High Priestess Sex Clown. I've just been so lucky to have mentorship and sisterhood and auntieship and uncleship. And I'm just learning more and more as I mature in my practice and myself how vital that is to respect legacy. And I'm only just now, I realised that the grumble is a philosophy, and also she looked a particular way, so hardcore, like she used to have this big wig and really graphic fractal face that now through ritual theatre has melted off and allowed me to be seen. And it's not so much about makeup or no makeup, but just bowing to the power of performance and collective experience and storytelling as a way to be seen. I mean, even I was getting booked on a gig recently, and then somebody who had never seen my work came back and said, it's not appropriate. I'm like, wow, appropriate. There's just so much work to do about assumptions about the body, where bodies are meant to be, how we're meant to behave. And Grumble's been an access point for me to heal from times which my body was made to feel not my own. And I know other people share that experience. And she's also been a site for me to celebrate being alive. Queer community was a golden, warm light just hitting my face. And I think prior to that, I was just a fiend for the dance floor, and I would go to Purple Sneakers or just places to try and find somewhere to party, and I would be constantly disappointed. Like, bless those spaces, but it just didn't, I didn't feel safe on the dance floor. So being led into the Red Rattler, into this space where you could get into different altered states via different means and it be safe and wild, was just actually life-saving. Like, oh, there are other people interested in liberation and grooviness and taking care of each other, and also embracing surrendering to the abyss and having a space where you're able to deal with the trouble and not just pressing mute on it. So it's been just vital to my survival, actually. Oh, the 4 M's. Okay, goddess. So Elizabeth Burton had many mantras, but the one that she's like, I want it to be more of a kind of world. And so she had 4 M's that she lived by, and they were mastication, masturbation, meditation, and mobility. And we should just do them all the time.